Let my feelings go, I see my feelings start to flow out of the river. Let the river pass, start my sentence over. I don't mean to talk about my feelings, allow me to apologize to see the world of my... Anything in your life can change. Anything. From your circumstances to relationship. You can wake up today and be single, but then meet someone tonight, next thing you know you're in a relationship. A lot of things can change in an instant, and some people don't know how to handle that. I didn't know how to handle that. You know, when I was going through my period of struggling, it didn't register at first, but it was a lesson. You know, whatever mistakes you're making now, don't make them again. But the crazy thing about it, I kept making the same mistake over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over. And I still make mistakes every day. But that's the beauty of it. I'm man enough to admit it, you know. I'm here with myself in peace, knowing that I'm not a perfect person, but I tried. I told God a long time ago, I said, God, I want to be a leader. But I didn't realize what it took to be a leader. I didn't realize how much work you have to put in, how educated you have to be, how focused you have to be. Like, it's very hard. But I'd rather chase something that seems so hard, seems so impossible, than be stuck, you know? Like, I don't know if other people notice, but look around you. Like, we all are struggling. Mentally, physically, financially. You know? There was one time I was so broke, I couldn't afford to buy a pack of noodles. Like, dang, some noodles? That's crazy. But I don't ever want to go back to that. So that's what makes me work so hard. That's what makes me want to put out so much music, write so many books, because I have to keep working, getting material out, getting things out, so people will see, like, okay, he's really serious about this. And then, you know, build my foundation from there. But the thing about it, I had to go through things first. You know, I had to go through trials and tribulations, had to go through being attacked, I had to go through losing friends, losing money, of course, losing a car twice, losing a place to stay. Like, I had to go through all of that. But I didn't lose my confidence, because I felt like, well, okay, I can sit here, I can blame myself, I can feel bad about myself, but in the ending result, what is that going to solve, you know? So I'm just going to pick my head up, I'm going to keep going. Kept my confidence, held my head high. Every mistake, I said, okay, what did I do wrong? How can I learn from it? If I make the same mistake again, I really have to focus on it 100%. You know, and that's what you have to do in life. Whether you want more money, I don't know. But who doesn't want a beautiful house? Who doesn't want a beautiful car? So I'm pretty sure, you know, you have to work for those things. So even if you want to be a better person, you have to work at being that. That's the toughest one for me. Just working on myself, becoming a better person, willing to step out of the norm for me, willing to step out of my shell, willing to be embarrassed if I have to, you know, making mistakes, like willing to take all of that, but just be me. So you trying to change yourself is really tough. It's really tough, but you gotta, it's possible, of course, but you gotta focus on it 100%. And I realized that, because I was like, all right, I want to be this person, but then I end up being the person that I am, that's making me upset, you know, because the person that you are right now, it may bother you, you know. You may want to change yourself. You say, okay, I'm going to change, but then when you try to change, and I'm more comfortable right here being me. Even though I'm sad being this person, I'm comfortable. And I had to break myself out of that habit. It was really tough. But everything's possible. Anything's possible, you know. I make music. I said, well, my goal is to sell 1 million records of my music that I've made myself. Well, most people will say, well, that's impossible, you know. No one knows you. Exactly. Exactly. That's the challenge. To sell 1 million copies independently by myself. Well, not by myself, because I have, you know, co-CEO Dan Ward. But like, we don't have anyone backing us. This is just stereotype music. Something that we both envisioned a long time ago. A long time ago, you know. It's just now we're starting to work on it. And it's very tough, it's very hard, but we keep going each and every day. And we call ourselves the leaders. And that's what leading is all about. You're going through struggles, you're going through pain, family looking at you different. You don't know what's going on in your life. Kids might be acting up, might be broke, you might be homeless, whatever the case may be. But with us, we say, okay, well, we're struggling like everyone else. Everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own personal thing that they're going through. My story, hey, I'm thankful because I've seen people go through worse. You know, if you look at me, you can't tell that I went through anything. And I thank God for that. But being able to see all these people go through these different things and say, okay, how can we fix this? How do we think differently? And that's what a leader does. A leader finds a path for other people to follow. A straight path, not a crooked one. It's so hard to believe in yourself, you know? And I don't mean believe in yourself when you have family supporting you, when you have friends supporting you. I mean when it's just you. When you're all alone in that room. Nobody around, friends are not there, family are not there, it's just you. What you gonna do? And sometimes God will put you in that situation and say, okay, I know you feel empty, I know you feel alone, but I want you to spend time with me. Don't worry about the friends, don't worry about the family, don't worry about the people at work, don't worry about anything. I want you to spend time with me. So God will put you, he'll put you by yourself. But you're not by yourself, you're with him. And that's what I didn't understand that. Like, man, I feel so lonely, I feel so depressed, I want to be around people. Well, that's an insult to God because God is right there. How am I ever lonely? All I have to do is talk to God. Everyone wants a friend, but God is there. You know, and I never understood that, but he taught me that. And it's just life lessons like that, you know? Things like that make me feel proud to say, okay, I'm starting to learn, you know? It's tough, but we're going to get through it. And then a leader breaks through. So now, everyone's sad. We're going to use something, South Carolina to be exact. Everyone's sad. No jobs, nothing. They don't know what's going on in the economy. Like, things are going crazy. One guy, well, two guys from something, South Carolina, Kevin McLeod, Darren Ward. What if we broke out and became successful? People in South Carolina are going to go crazy because they've never heard of that. I mean really successful. I mean like selling millions of copies of records. Millions. But that motivates them now. If we're coming through Sumter, Columbia, Charleston, Manning, Orangeburg, Aiken. Man, so many places in South Carolina. Shout out to all of them. Like, people are going to get excited. People are going to be motivated. We can talk to these people and say, hey, this is what we did. You know, stay focused, stay hungry, stay determined. Don't give up. Whatever means the most to you, you'll die for it. And I told someone this a long time ago. I said, I'll die for this music. Because it means that much to me. Because I know if I make a song about the things that I'm going through and how I overcome them, that song is going to go through the internet and it's going to travel. And it's going to hit, doesn't matter, California, New York, Asia, China, Japan, whoever hears my song, and they're going to listen to it. And they're going to say, man, I'm going through this too. Oh man, this is how he overcame it. I've just infected that person's life in a positive way. Now they want more. Now they want to know more. Teach me more. Teach me more. Now I'm teaching someone. I'm not a teacher. I don't have a degree, but in my mind I am. It means everything. Everything. It means the world. Like, music is power. Music holds you. Good times, bad times, like, you gotta have it, you know? Can you imagine just living in a silent world with no music? You know, like, let's go all the way back in the past. with Africa playing on the drums and everything. They still do it today, you know. And when you're out, you beatboxing, you're making noise, you're humming. It's all part of music. If you really want to hear some music, come out here in the wilderness and listen to these birds sing. What do you think that is? That's music. All your emotions are in the power of my hand. I can make you happy, sad, angry. It really all depends. But I'm all about positivity, so of course I want to make you think. And I want you to release those feelings. Because I had so much built in, but I didn't know how to release it. Everyone says, well, you got to let that stuff go, Kevin. Yeah, but how do I release it? How do I let go? You know, how do I let go of the past? I have to. I had to. You know, I'm over it now. And it's not going to be easy to get over things, but it's okay. Let's take it one day at a time. Well, not even one day at a time. Take it 1 second at a time. The bass is coming, bass makes a noise out. I'm running, gotta figure out where this bass is coming from. There's about 4 Caprices rolling down the street. Everyone has 412s and they bumping, so now